All right, all right. I am so excited. Coach Julie here with Miss Sarah, who has been an incredible supporter, encourager, and she's just been such an integral piece of this foundations program. And I'm really excited just to share uh, a couple things from her today about the program. So, y'all, I always say this, you don't have to take it from me. Like, experiment. And I believe words and experiences of others just gives you some insight to maybe where you're even at if you're watching this. So, Sarah, couple questions for you. Well, one, what made you even want to do the foundations program? What was it for you?
For me, it was that stopping the start stop cycle. And that was the thing that resonated the most. I had done different programs. I've done programs that even I created that had no endpoint, but I still ended up stopping after so long. And I just wasn't quite understanding why, what was within the mind that was doing that. And when I read kind of what foundations could offer, I was like, this might be the key to help me unlock those reasons.
I love that. And I talk a lot about the start stop cycle because it's so real for all of us, right? In those moments, Sarah, how did you feel? How did like that constant like whiplash of stopping and starting actually show up in your life and make you feel?
It's very discouraging because every time you start on something new, it's like, you know what, why even bother anymore? Like, why bother? Because I'm just going to end up stopping. With the weight loss part, it was, I'd lost a lot of weight and then I gained it all back. And then sometimes even a little bit more. And then it's just like, well, why start again? It's just going to come back. So you feel defeated before you even start.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So real. And I just like, I feel that too, right? Because I experience very similar in so many women that I walk with. It's almost it becomes a habit, right? I just expect this to happen. And I truly believe it doesn't have to be that way. And that foundation, specifically the formula, and then stepping into that rhythm is really the key to unlocking that what you actually want. So why don't you share just, real quick, your experience actually applying the formula and being in the rhythm?
The Finding that formula and that rhythm, that was truly groundbreaking for me. It was the breakthrough I've needed to see. I By nature, I'm a very logical person, so the start stop was just a very linear thing. So to put it into the circle just broke through. It was something so simple. It's like, why did I never even think just to put it into a circle and find the rhythm of it to keep it going, that perpetual motion? But the way that you break that down and you state kind of what each kind of checkpoint is to keep that momentum going, to keep that circular flow moving, that's what really changed my mental mindset and also helped me to find my own rhythm. What does that mean? And the different spokes on the wheel really help break it down, that it's not just health. It's not just physical. It's taking what wellness really means. It's your mindsets, your relationships, the sleep. How many of us actually like give up sleep for something else? For me, I did focus in on motion and I did focus in on the eating. So it was just putting these all of it together and then finding that check-in, that weekly calibration, that was a huge missing piece for me. I didn't realize how much having that weekly check-in helped to see what went, what worked, what didn't work, recalibrate a little bit for the next week, and how it kept the momentum going. And that was the big unlock for me, was not only finding this rhythm, not only finding the cycle that works for me, because the formula works when you apply it, but it was finding to help keep that momentum going. And that's what Foundations program, especially with the coaching, has done for me.
Sarah, I love it. And I love your examples because we're all different in this, right? We're all different in what our rhythm looks like. We're all different in what the formula means to us. And I think, so many of us step into to these programs and these situations and it's a one size fits all. And that's not the reality, right? One size does not fit all here. We're all so unique in our needs and how we need to like latch on to things. And I hear a piece of you is very visual. right? So this process gave you some visuals along the way, and then you actually got to practice them and experience them and calibrate as you needed. So incredible. And I truly believe so many of our foundations, right? They're wobbly. They're built on the one size fits all. They're built on what we saw our moms, our dads, our brothers, our sisters, right? Experience. And the truth is that's not working. Like if it's not working, it's not working. And when we keep landing in this space of start and stop, there's something that needs to shift, right? And I heard you say, Sarah, your mindset, like as soon as you had that breakthrough, it's like game on. And that's the beauty too of being in community is breakthrough can happen in an instant. Instant, but the transformation takes the rhythm, right? The transformation takes the lifetime. So if you guys are listening to this, anybody listening to this, and maybe you know Sarah, maybe you know myself, regardless, whoever you know on this screen, if this is landing and resonating with you, I'm going to ask you to just private message us the word foundation. If you are ready to get unstuck, I call it unstuck from the suck, right, Sarah? If you're ready to get unstuck from that cycle of on again, off again, then this is 100% for you. And again, if you aren't sure, just message us foundations privately and we will support you into what's made for you right now. So thank you, Sarah, for your words and your constant encouragement and willingness to be in this rhythm with me. It's definitely a pleasure.
And right back at you.